It's hard to believe that you were an anxious person growing up.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I was introvert. I was like one of those people that, in school, the thought of having to forget about getting in front of the class, the thought of even if the teacher asks me something, I was mortified at the thought of it. When it did happen, I was even more like just discombobulated at that moment. But I would be sitting there tapping my toe going, please don't call me. Please, or in sports, please don't pass the ball to me. I'd never wanted any participation because I was so scared that I would not come through.
How does that turn into being a prolific stand-up comedian?
You know how many people over the years that I went to school with were like, where did that, like how? Because they knew that about me, that I was just really trepidatious and had a lot of social anxiety, right? But that first set, and I told my mom later that night, because I told her what happened. She said, well, how did you do? And I said, I think I exceeded my expectations. I mean, some of the jokes, even if they missed, it wasn't cringy, and I kind of commented on it. I almost had like a little commentary to say like, you know what, that joke's not ready for public consumption. Let's move on. Let's pretend that.
Yeah.
And I was covering and improving, and so it was almost like a Clark Kent Superman kind of moment, except I wasn't pretending to be Clark Kent. I was really Clark Kent. But on the stage, man, it felt like a little bit of a superpower.
It's like Sasha Fierce, Beyonce, right?
A little bit. I just needed the wind machine, and I had the mullet, so that probably would have worked. But it was. I identified immediately that I had a place in the world if I wanted to just cultivate it.
Yeah.
Maybe it would pay the rent.
So it was very performative.
It was yeah. I mean, in the first year, it was everything that stand-up comedy should and shouldn't be. Every bit of it that was like could be exceptional and forward moving and feeling evolution, and then all the stuff that you hear about hell gigs and nightmare situations and heckler battles and not getting paid and failing miserably. But you can't stop doing it because you're in a constant state of like, why did that work? Why didn't I work there? Why did that crowd not like me? What? And you start figuring like, I need to try pushing buttons tonight. I have to, I remember when I went to New York City being like, I'm going to see how far I can let the ship leave the shore. How much can I turn them off on purpose to see when can I, bring them back to me? So you need years and years and years of that try and fail.
Yeah.
And you need them equally. You need very, very bad moments coupled with highlight moments.